Hi, Facebook.
Hey.
Adey.meriah and Bree from, I forgot to mention it last time, Unity Exchange. That is her YouTube channel and also website.
I'm also creating another one. I'm in the works, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what do we want to talk about today? What's been on my mind? There's always something on my mind. So what comes to my mind first is how we have been limiting ourselves. I know I've talked about on my YouTube channel. If you guys are not aware, I have a YouTube channel. I do. It's called Mariah's Healing or Mariah Healing. I talked about looking at your environment, you know, when we're going through changes. Hi everyone. You want to hold it?
Sure.
Except this is the speaker, so hold it like, yeah.
Yep, got it.
I can't see who has joined because it's incredibly sunny.
It's so bright out here. It's wonderful.
But hi, let me see. Oh, no one yet.
Lovely.
So, what was I saying? Yes. So in my channel, in one of my videos, I talked about looking at your environment and making changes, you know, to see what's serving you, what relationships are serving you and what are not, and healing and mending those relationships, or maybe even uprooting them. I want to go more in depth in that topic because what I have found as I was doing that for myself is it's not just about how others are affecting you, because the most important relationship that you have in your life is with yourself. So you also have to take a look at, you know, your own actions, your own patterns, how you are even limiting yourself and allowing others to limit you. And so that's what I found, you know. It was really important for me to take a look at myself and not just identifying with one aspect of my personality or whatever my pattern was that I'm zeroing in on, because we are so much more than we think, you know. And this came to mind because I was watching someone on YouTube talking about zodiac signs, I believe. You know how some of you say, you know, oh, I'm a Leo, and this is how Leos are, and this is how I'm gonna be.
Leo.
And, yeah, that's why I said that. She's a Leo. And I've done it myself too, you know. I'll say, oh, I'm a Piscean, and I love my emotions, and I feel, and that's all well and good, but you have to realize also in your chart, there's other houses, there's other signs, zodiac signs that represent you. Yeah. And what I found to be
all
true for me, all of them. We are representative.
We are everything
of all the zodiac signs, right? But it is true, you know, your sun and your moon sign are the most dominant, and that's how you express.
Yeah.
However, what I also found is, let's say as a Piscean, I am expressing, my soul is expressing the other 11 zodiac signs in a very Piscean way. So I learned, that was just a small like example, but there's other patterns that I and probably everyone else seems to identify themselves with.
Which is really interesting. Shannon.
Hi Shannon.
Hello.
Thank you. And so yeah,
it's interesting to like think about it that way though, because like, you know, I mean, especially before you start to look into anything like zodiac, you're like, oh, it's just a bunch of, everybody says it's a bunch of hocus pocus.
It's a bunch of crap.
And
it's not.
Yeah, and then you identify with whatever you're born as, and it's like, oh, okay, so that's how I am, but you're
that's
actually
how you
everything.
Create your pattern, and that's how you actually limit yourself, you know. And every now and then you'll come across someone that will bring out, you know, another perspective, another side of you, and it may feel very uncomfortable because you've been a certain way for so long, and that's how we resist change, and that's how conflict gets created. But it doesn't have to be that way. That's why it starts with you. When you want to make a change in your life and in your relationships, of course, look at what's affecting you and how your interactions are bringing out certain sides of you, but also look at how you are treating yourself, because how you treat yourself is how others treat you. So that was an important thing that I had to look at. Hi, Mary. She said, my sun and moon are in Libra. Oh, I have many water signs, but completely lack any earth. Rising sign is Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful. That's why I love you. I am a Pisces sun, Cancer moon, and Gemini rising. So yeah, I hardly have fire sign or fire in my chart, you know, so I get it. But I love you. Thank you so much for joining. Hi David.
Hi David. Hi Cindy. And yeah,
that's everyone. I know I can't really see the screen, but you know,
yeah,
we're
it's
bathing
so
and
sunny out here.
Sunbathing.
It's amazing. This is the warmest day I've sat outside so far. Even though I know it's been warmer, I'm sitting outside.
I mean, Chicago to be this warm.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
It's unheard of. No, just kidding. So anyway, getting back into it. And so yeah, it's really important to see, like, take a look at how you treat yourself. And I discovered that, like, all of the self-care that I was doing this month in the last few weeks, it's so just life is just, nothing is coincidence, because a lot of childhood friendships that I've had that I was thinking about as I was trying to figure out, you know, my role in many relationships that I was in, they started coming up. They started calling me, like a couple of them. I went to Catholic school, by the way. So a couple of my Catholic school girlfriends that I haven't talked to in a couple years actually suddenly popped up, and they were like, hey,
I didn't know they were from Catholic school.
Catholic
you didn't,
school.
all right,
Yeah, I know. I didn't tell you that part.
That's interesting. That's more interesting, because you said they were very
religious.
Well, but their reaction, you said that recently you started to tell them what you've been doing.
That's what I was gonna.
Which I was psyched to hear about.
I started coming out to my friends' Facebook.
Coming out of the spiritual closet.
Because I went to Catholic school, even though I wasn't a Catholic, I'm a baptized Orthodox Christian. But anyway, came from like a very religious background, although my family wasn't very religious. And so doing this type of work, you know, psychic mediumship, spirituality, especially the aliens, you know.
I'm Ron, Christina.
Hi.
Hello.
Guys. That was hard. That was hard for me to like to come forward and tell them. But you know what? It's like part of the transformation that we're all going through, I guess. Like, you really have to live your truth in order for you to
at this
walk
point,
your path
just
authentically.
Just say it. Just speak your mind.
So like, exactly. Like, I examined our friendship. You know, like I really took a hard look at how my interaction with them affected me and how theirs affected me, and anyway, it turned out to be all good. You know, I came out to a couple of them. Hi Ryan, how are you? I'm doing a video. You want to be in my video? No.
It's on live air.
It's at Facebook Live. I'll speak with you soon, okay? Bye. So that was a friend of mine. What was I saying?
You were saying that you came out to your Catholic friends recently.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, we connected on another level. Like, I told the one you were thinking of, we saw yesterday, or you saw her text. She, as we were catching up and I was telling her, I went on a spiritual path that kind of took me out of religion, and now I'm like all accepting of all. You know what I mean? I'm not just identifying with one religion. And she told me she went on a similar journey, you know, of questioning life and changing what wasn't working for her, and she went on a different path, it turns out. She went deeper into her religion, which she found, you know, peace and love, or whatever it was she was looking for. And that's perfectly fine, you know. I'm not denouncing religion at all. It just didn't work for me, you know. There was a lot of conflicting information and certain behaviors.
There's a little bit of that.
But that was my view, my point of view. But a lot of people, you know, do find peace, love, and God in religion. And I'm glad she found that. And we connected on that level.
That's what matters.
And she was so accepting of it. And after we did our YouTube video, was it after that we saw her text message?
Yeah. Did she watch that?
She didn't watch it. I don't know, but
well.
she said she checked out my channel.
Yeah, she was watching some of your videos.
She did see some of my videos,
and she said like, I have to look up some of these terms.
Yeah, because she didn't know.
It's just so cool. Yeah. It's so cool that like, I was so happy to hear that she was doing that.
And the most important thing she said to me was, you know, I don't really understand what you're doing, but I see that it makes you happy, so I'm happy.
Those things. I just wanted to show that.
Oh yeah, you could show like the background.
I've seen that on advertisements, you know.
I have not.
Oh, it's like it's advertised right now online. Like, get out this.
Oh, is it to
bag.
get on the water, or is it to just lay on the sand?
You lay in it. Yeah.
Oh, I must get
Sorry,
one of those.
I'm like
sorry
getting
guys.
sidetracked.
Let's see who's here. Christina. Oh my God. Hi. Hi everyone.
Are you guys roommates now? We are not roommates.
We might as well be.
I wish.
I know. I want you to come
Your
here.
apartment is way too small though.
I know.
It's not gonna work out.
It is. It's not. One of these days.
One of these days.
No, but Bree doesn't live too far from me, so
yeah.
you know, she comes here on weekends, and I love having her here. You know.
It's really nice to have getaway.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Getaway.
Even if it's just a couple hours away, it's still a getaway, and you have this. You know, you have the beach.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
I want to get in that water so bad.
I know. Just want to jump in.
So
yeah,
that's what's been on my mind.
It's so pretty around here.
What about you, Bree? How do you feel about your friendships and coming out to your friends and telling them? Have you done that?
It's been with only a few of my